Hello and welcome to Comedy in a Nutshell, a podcast by me, Mark Decano, a podcast about comedians and the deeply unrealistic belief that the next joke will fix everything. Each episode, funny people share how they got into comedy, why they stayed, and which emotional issues turned out to be surprisingly good for crowd work. I'm the comedy nerd who's seen more than 2,000 different comedians perform live comedy, and you can find out more about my journey in comedy fandom on my website, thecomedynerd.com. Please also take a moment to like, subscribe, rate, review, and share the podcast. Thank you. My guest this episode is an award-winning Canadian comedian, writer, and actor whose brilliantly off-kilter stand-up has earned him a devoted following. A multi-time performer at the Just for Laughs Festival in Montreal, he's released acclaimed comedy specials and won the Canadian Comedy Award for Stand-Up Comic of the Year. You may know him for scene-stealing roles in TV shows like Letterkenny and Fargo. With his unmistakably awkward delivery, surreal turns of thought, and ability to make the absurd feel completely logical, he's one of the most original voices in comedy. It's comedian Mark Forward.
Have we started?
Sure, why not? Yeah. Let me ask you this.
Okay, go ahead. But wait, let me ask you this question, Mark. What was the first, because you're a self-proclaimed comedy nerd, correct?
Yes, sir.
And so what was the first thing that made you go, oh, I really like this and I want more of this? What was do you remember the first thing you saw or heard?
Yes.
That sparked this in you?
100%, yes.
Okay.
Picture the scene. Gather round, everyone.
All right.
So the year is 1979, and I am 7 years old. And I'm on holiday in the southwest coast of the UK with my parents. And they decided we're going to go to, I think it was the Princess Theatre. In that theatre, I saw Little and Large, who was a big double act in the UK at the time. Mm-hmm. And it was the guys off the television. I just walked into the television, and there they are on the stage.
Right.
And I'm surrounded in this big theatre I'd never been to. Hundreds of people all laughing as one at the people on the TV, and I'm not watching them on TV in a little box. I'm in the room, I'm in the building with them, sharing with all these people that experience. And I was like, oh my God, the energy in this room is absolutely electric. The vibrancy of the people on the stage, the twinkle in their eye that you don't catch on the camera, that they're just bouncing off the energy from the audience, and the audience are getting the energy back. It was like being in a like a Tesla ball, just like electricity backwards and forwards. And I never forgot that.
That's amazing. It is such a unique feeling. Now, why didn't that push you into wanting to be up there, and it just made you want to see more of it? Did you perform? Do you perform?
I did a thing. So I used to be in a band. The band is still going. It was one of those bands where the music is really serious and important, but it absolutely isn't at all.
Right. There's
a lot of props and a lot of swapping instruments, and usually someone ends up on the floor in their underpants. It's kind of chaos and stupid and silly and dumb.
Now, am I an idiot for not knowing what this is, Mark?
No.
Okay.
No, nobody knows what this is. People in the band weren't sure what it was.
So you still do that, or you are...
No, I don't do that anymore.
You don't?
No, I decided that my talents would be better put to judging other people.
But you know what? That's a skill.
Yeah, those who can't do, right?
It is a skill. There's lots of people that think they can judge it, and they don't see the intricacies of it all. Mm. So it is a skill to be able to watch comedy and break it down.
I take great pride in the fact that when I nominate someone for an award, they usually win, which means that I'm always right. So
that's right. There you go. Oh, that's you can't argue with that. Well, that's good. Now I have some background.
Right, it's my turn now. Yeah, I get to ask you something.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, you know me now. That's everything I've done up until now.
That's it. Huh?
So take me back to the beginning.
Yeah.
As a youngster growing up.
Yeah.
How influential was comedy on you in your earliest days?
Like how far back are we going? Like I don't have pubic hair yet. Like where are we?
Yeah. Let's say post-womb, pre-university, college.
It was pretty big. I was performing and doing plays pretty early on, grade 2, grade 3. And sort of caught the bug throughout public school, and then throughout high school did some more, and kind of never questioned that was something I wanted to do. I kind of diverted incorrectly after high school, where I kind of thought I was going to be an actor, and that was a little bit of a misstep. But then I got back on track. Yeah, I took theater for 3 years at college here, and it was interesting. It was I learned a lot, and then I did actual theater for a year. Well, I wouldn't call it actual theater. It was lunchtime theater, which, if you can believe this, it was in a high-rise bank downtown Toronto, and in the food court there was a door off the side that had a theater, and so the business people would come down at lunch, watch the first act of a play with their bags of lunch and sandwiches, and then the next week they'd come back and see Act 2. So I was doing that for about a year. And then we actually took one of those plays to Edinburgh. So that was my first sort of seeing Edinburgh for the first time. Was crazy. It still is crazy, that festival. But so I was doing that for about a year. I did a play with a gentleman who owned the rights to the play. And I was cast in it, and he did not want me cast in it. So for the entire rehearsal process, he didn't speak to me unless we were on stage. And then there was another bad experience, and I was like, I'm not enjoying this. So I was like, what can I do where no one else is involved? That's basically how I got into stand-up.
Yeah.
But I really should have been there all along.
Right.
Yeah. So I was actually bartending at a comedy club and still hadn't put it together that I should try it. And then I had a teacher from my acting school who was a part of, they were starting a comedy program here in Canada. So it was going to be a college course, a 1-year course for comedy, which, you can land on either side of that. If that's, some comedians think it's the biggest pile of shit in the world, and some say it's beneficial. I will say it progressed me faster than I probably would have if I was just going to open mics.
Right.
So in that way it helped. So he suggested I should take that, and that's how I got into doing stand-up.
Did this course have like a showcase at the end? Was that like your first big stand-up show?
Yeah, we went to New York at the end of that, and we performed at Caroline's and Stand Up New York. And that was the only year they ever did that. They never did that for any of the other classes that went. I think they slowly realized, well, we can't afford to do that every year, but we got that opportunity. And you just sort of graduated out into the world. But it was kind of the part that was great was like you had a little bit of a community, so you weren't. I don't know if I would have walked into an open mic by myself, not know anyone, got up there. I don't know if I would have done that. So to have that little push in was helpful for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
It's interesting that you're talking about striking out on your own to escape the whole theatrical side of it and do something for yourself. But you have that security of having like-minded people around you, kind of.
You are 100% right in calling me out on my hypocrisy. Thank you. I ran away from people, then I only needed people to get back in. You are correct, and I'm a fool, and, but you're not wrong.
Yeah, well, that's fine. It's a change of direction. It doesn't mean you just jump in the deep end and don't have a way back to shore, kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I still enjoyed when I was on stage. It was all me, and I got to make all the decisions. That part I still like. Right. Yeah.
So, what was it about becoming a stand-up comedian that surprised you? What was not anticipated?
There's a feeling that once you hit the mic for the first time, that feel in that room is almost unexplainable. There's no feeling kind of like it. It's terrifying, and it kind of feels like not weightless, but like it doesn't feel like you think it's going to feel. So you think you're going to get up there and it's going to feel one way, and it. I'm not explaining this at all, but it doesn't feel like anything you think it's going to feel like. So it's the most vulnerable I think I've ever felt was that first time. Also electrifying, but it's not like acting. It's not like being in a play. It's not like, it's so I don't even have the words to explain it, but it was just a feeling that I'd never felt and didn't think it was going to feel like that. And I was like, whoa, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
And a lot different than it was going to be. And you really are on your own. But yeah, it was a weird, unexpected feeling, especially because I'd done theater.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, I'll just go up there and it'll feel like that. And it doesn't. And that's why a lot of people that are like, that's why all those people that are like, I'm funny and I should try it. And then they go up and they die horribly because it's really not what you think it's going to be.
Yeah.
But I wish I had words. I know this is a medium where you should be able to explain what you're saying.
Yeah.
But you can't sometimes. Mark, you can't. If something feels unexplainable, you can't explain it. It kind of felt like a marionette without strings.
Okay.
Did that clarify it? But like if you think of a marionette, like you think you're stable, but if you cut the strings and it's like trying to feel it. Anyway, I'm gonna let it go. But it's a strange feeling. It's the most vulnerable feeling you'll ever feel if you ever try it.
Yeah.
To just stand up there for the first time.
Yeah.
And think you've got it under control, and you just don't.
But you got the bug nonetheless, despite the vulnerability.
I did get the bug. I was terrible. I was terrible for a while, but I did get the bug.
Yeah.
That first laugh is like so huge.
Yeah.
You almost take them for granted after so many years. But that first one, it's like cigarettes. First couple of cigarettes are great, but then you're just smoking. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with clever things to say after that total debacle of it, trying to explain. Mark, I'm not good at this, and I don't do them very often. I apologize.
Well, I mean, when was this course? When did you start?
I was about 25 when I first hit the stage.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so a bit late for most comics, I think.
But it wasn't too long that you started getting recognition, though, was it? Or you got, was it 2005? You got Best Newcomer, I think, at the Canadian Comedy Awards?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were garnering attention.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I did okay. I've always kind of been just sort of there. Like, I've seen lots of comics around me get hype and built up. I've just sort of kind of maintained. I remember my acting teacher. I remember all the actors in college were fighting over roles. And I remember my actor teacher just looking at me and saying, when the dust settles, we'll just put you somewhere. And that's how my career kind of feels.
Wow. Praise indeed.
I mean, I think he kind of meant it as a compliment. Like, you'll fit in wherever.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about you. But it was kind of like, oh, all right. So I've kind of like watched people get hype. I've never had hype. And I will just fade away when I pass.
Oh, God.
God, it got dark there. Look, what happened? The coffee's dropping off.
There you go. The person that you are on stage
Yeah.
is night and day the person you are off stage. How much of you is in that person, this surreal, unpredictable caricature, if you like?
Probably zero. I don't know. Stage me is confident, committed. Will drive a bit into the ground.
Yeah.
Will make you come along whether you want to or not. I don't think I have a lot of that in real life. So maybe that's why I like it so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's somewhere to go to feel that. Yeah, I would say 10%. Is that good? I mean, the physical part of my body's there. Does that count? Like my blood and my bones
Yeah.
and my brain.
Uh-huh.
So if we're speaking in like, so 90%, like if we're just talking about the water is there. But the emotional commitment is not. Yeah, I would say we're very different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very anxious, nervous, worried, and I don't feel those things. The great thing about being on stage, though, is like all those things go away. So that's another reason it's such a great place to be, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even think about bowel movements or anything. Like if you want a gross story, I was on tour a couple years ago, and I got this bug. It was horrible. And the rest of the show had to go on without me, and I would meet them the next day. That's how bad it was. Like I stayed in the city and drove to the next one because I just could not stop. And it kept going right up to the next show. And while the act before me was on, I knew she was on her closing jokes, and I was still on the toilet and could hear her through the speaker in the back room. And I was like, I gotta go. And so I went on stage for an hour, and it was amazing. Like science should honestly study it, because I did not think of it. I did not feel it. I was not ill. I did it full hour of performing, and the minute I got off, I had to go straight to the washroom again. So science really needs to look at this. Like they got to put that in a pill. It was crazy. But yeah, so I only tell that because like it is a place to go where you're none of your worries are there. It's a great place to be. Yeah.
So we've talked about before on this show about how the audience is getting freedom from their issues, so they get this escapism. Is it like you're describing there? Is it completely escapist for you that you can be wholly other and wholly out of yourself?
Yes, I'm 100%. I mean, like, if there's a fire, I'm not. If there's a fire, I'm going to be aware of it. Like, I'm not crazy, but
Sure.
Yes, like all anxiety, all worries are gone for an hour, and you're just there. You're just present.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I would say yes. I mean, we've all been at bad shows where you're aware of everything.
Oh, sure.
Right? Like when you're at a bad show, you can hear a door, you can hear the ice machine, you can hear the air conditioning kick on. You can, yeah, but
you could hear time passing.
You can hear time passing. This is when you usually start thinking about tomorrow. Well, I gotta, what do I gotta do tomorrow? Yeah.
Do you surprise yourself at some of the things that you say when you're on stage?
Yeah. There are times when I write something on stage and I'll really go like, wow, that especially if it's a joke you've been doing for a while. And then this whole new part comes out of nowhere and you're like, well, where was that? And why didn't I see it? And so you're analyzing it in the moment, but also, you're a joke ahead on stage, but in your brain, you're still going, why didn't I got to remember that. That's, yeah, almost pride too. Like, look at me. Look what I did. Yeah, it's pretty great.
How do you keep yourself entertained? If you're performing a show like you've done in the Fringe before, or on a tour, you're doing the show over and over and over. How do you keep yourself entertained? Do you keep things in, for example, that will make you smile?
Yes, there are a couple jokes usually in my hour that even if they're kind of failing, usually like not a whole joke, but like there'll be like a sentence or a little part or a throwaway that I just love and it never works. So I keep it in there just for my little, it's almost like a grounding of like, just to go, oh yeah, it could be like this. Yeah. So there are little things. There was a little act out in my last show where I was playing these elders, and the one elder turns to the other elder and just keeps getting annoyed with him. And it never really kind of worked. And he just kept saying, Peter! Yeah. And that would make me laugh. Yeah. But it never kind of hit. But I kept it. Because sometimes those weird things that never hit, 10 years down the road, someone goes, I really like that part. And you're like, oh, I found the one. I did it. I found the one person who agreed with me that that's interesting and funny.
Yeah.
But overall, I do keep my shows kind of loose. Mm-hmm. I mean, the last one, there was a whole improv in the middle so I could play and have fun. And yeah, I mean, I try to keep it that way anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know if I answered that much.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All I'll do after this, by the way, Mark, is for 2 days go, what were you talking about, you moron? That's where the world I'll live in. And who cares? Who wanted to hear you say that, Mark? That's what the... Okay, carry on. Do most people you interview enjoy it?
Enjoy being interviewed?
Yeah, like do they... It's not that I don't enjoy it. I just still... Like, I wish I had a bit of... some of the self-confidence some people have to be like, yeah, I'm good. Anyway, carry on. I'm sorry.
Is that why you say that when you go out on stage? Everybody, I'm good. Is that for you, not for the audience?
That's for me. Yeah, it actually was. It actually was when I started.
Yeah.
I'm more a confirmation to myself. Yeah.
So, yeah, you were talking about these characters, the little vignettes that you create. You do so many different things in your show. You have music, you have physical comedy, you use the entire room, by leaving the stage completely. And you have these little plays within the show, these little vignettes, like I say. Is that the actor in you? Are you just creating these little worlds within the show?
Yeah, I think that comes definitely from that world. Because I do like acting, and I've done a lot of it. Mm-hmm. But that comes from that, yeah. And I used to love improv. And I don't know if you know of Second City here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm sure you would. That's pretty well known. I don't know why I did that. But like I really wanted to go that route. I auditioned. I did not succeed. I really enjoyed that part of it. So that's why I have so much improv in the show. Mm-hmm. Kind of like, I'll show you. I mean, my whole career is I'll show you. My drama teacher in high school, we didn't have, at my school, we didn't have a high grade of drama, like once you reached grade 12. So I had to go to a different school. And this woman hated me with every inch of her body, and she literally took me into a private room and said, I don't like you, I'm not going to pass you, and you're never going to succeed in this business. And so that drove me for 10 years, just spite. Like, I'm gonna show you. And then she died of cancer, Mark. So I never got to say. I never got to say till you.
So yeah, you've got loads of TV, film appearances. How does live performance inform what you do for television, and vice versa? How does that play on the way you put out your live show?
I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
There's such two different beasts. I have no answer. That's probably how I should have answered that first question you asked. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I like them both. What's different between them, or what? Does one help the other?
Yeah.
What is the question?
How does one feed the other? Yeah. Let's give you a specific example. Let's talk about Coach.
Okay.
So
Coach.
the TV series Letterkenny, which
Letterkenny,
it's not known this side of the pond, unfortunately.
No, it's not.
Not at all.
I think it would be a difficult translation, even though it's in English. Although Australians ate it up because they did have access to it. So maybe it does relate. I don't know. What?
But your character in there, Coach, is like a cult favorite.
Is he? I don't know.
Well, I think, YouTube comments would have us believe that it is an absolute fan favorite, that character. Who knew fucking embarrassing would be
I know,
such
right?
a quotable line.
It's such a... Can I tell you a secret on this podcast?
Yeah, if you want everyone to hear it.
I got that so much online in response to anything I posted that I kind of put it in the... you know how you can choose certain words that comments won't show up? I've kind of put that in my blocker. So those I still see them. But I was like, because
are they being nice or are they
anything? Yeah, exactly. I don't know if they're just being like I get it could be taken as, good for you, man. But also the words are fucking embarrassing. So I don't know if you're making fun of what I just posted. Yeah. It's pretty constant. But I'm sure Letterkenny fans will be mad that I have blocked those two words out. But I just needed a break.
Yeah, I mean, do people like call it out in the street?
Well, here's the great thing about being Canadian. We don't have a star system in any way, shape, or form. So, no, not at all. In the States, yes. If I go to the States, for sure. But not here at home. No. I can walk around. No one knows who the hell I am here. Until someone goes to the States and becomes famous, then we accept them as our own.
Okay.
There's a little Canadian entertainment backstory for you.
Well, I mean, I know so many Canadian comedians, but that's because they all live here. Or, like you say, they moved to the United States. Yes, so are you the last surviving Canadian comic in Canada?
I'm the idiot that thought staying here was a good idea. I'm the moron that stuck around and has paid for it. I see all of them. I am proud of every single one of them that they did that. It's amazing the opportunities they have all had. And a lot of them I started out with at the same time. And they were bright and smart and saw that this is not a place to thrive. We just don't have the opportunities, and we don't make the opportunities that you guys have over there.
Right.
We just don't. It seems like you guys are still in a comedy, not boom, but like it's still a huge thing there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Only getting bigger.
Yeah. And everyone there has so many opportunities to be on television, to promote themselves. Yeah, it's just, we don't have that. We just don't. So congrats to all of you for making the right decision. If I had a time machine,
That's because you live
I
in
would
a
have left.
pleasant place to live, whereas
I
our world
do
is
like
burning, so we have to stare into the abyss, laughing like idiots all the day.
I do like where I live, and I do like my universal health care, and I do like politically where we're standing right now. But yeah, my career could have had me leave.
Well, I mean, let's talk about that because you said that you were retiring from comedy, I think, in 2010.
Oh God. Yeah. Well,
And here you are.
here's the story behind that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was working for a company here that's a nationwide comedy club, and they don't pay well. They don't treat you well. And then they send you off to these sort of one-night gigs in small towns,
Mm-hmm.
in arenas, where people are having fundraisers for their kids' hockey team. And my style, this is not a place for me to grow. So I was a bit frustrated. It was also the time when Dane Cook was one of the biggest comics in the world, and I was like, what are we doing? No offense to Dane, he's fine, but this was a time when like Zach Galifianakis was not a household name, and so there was a lot of frustration, and it was also the first press I ever got was, do you want to write this article on myself? Yeah. And the guy was offering me $500. So what was happening is on Twitter, I was like, I'm retiring. Mm-hmm. I'm retiring. And it was basically a joke. And then the guy was like, do you want to write an article about retiring from comedy? And I was like, yeah, sure. I like press. I've never gotten any. You're going to pay me $500. So if you read the article, it actually ends with me explaining where my next gigs were. Like it was more, I'm frustrated. I'm not going to do these small town gigs anymore because they're not beneficial to me. Mm-hmm. I wish funnier comedians were more popular, and you can see me at these dates, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the other comics on the circuit did not find it interesting, did not find it funny, and were actually quite outraged that I had written this piece. Because they were like, what do you mean you're giving up? Or what do you... Anyway, I got a lot of flack for that. Mm. But it was more, I actually did retire from doing any show I didn't want to do. And I never did one since.
Right.
I never did corporates after that. I never did small town fundraisers after that. Mm-hmm. This last August, I did one corporate while I was in Edinburgh, because Edinburgh, you have to find money where you can. And instantly it was like, oh, I forgot why I haven't done these in 20 years. It was just a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare. I remember the last corporate I did before that, I said to an old man in the front row, I said, whew, it's tough up here. And he said, you should see it from down here. And I was like, yeah, I should not be a part of these.
That's a good line.
It was a good line. And when the old guy in the front row of the corporate has a better joke than you should probably not be. You should probably walk away and just think about what you're doing. Anyway, so that's what that article was.
Well, you're clearly attracting a better class of heckler.
Yeah. They're pretty smart.
Didn't someone throw a rubber chicken at you once?
This is true. In Hamilton, a woman walked up. Where have you gotten your research from? A woman walked up and walked right up in front of me, threw a rubber chicken at my chest, and then she left the comedy club. And I think about her a lot because that's like premeditated heckling.
Yeah.
She was at home. She was at home thinking about, well, I got to bring this. And if he's terrible, I'm going to throw it at him. Like I didn't even said a word yet. And she's at home hours before. And also I don't know, like the rubber chicken is a sign of like it's a comedy symbol.
Yeah.
So is she like a tomato would be the stereotypical choice, but she threw a symbol of comedy at my chest. Anyway, I never got to talk to her.
Maybe it's like a blessing.
Yeah, like a popol. And also with you. Yeah, it was the strangest heckle I've ever gotten, and I mean I should do a podcast with her for now.
Someone coming on stage and throwing a rubber chicken at you. I bet half the audience thought that was part of the show. It sounds like something that would happen in one of your shows. The seriousness of silliness.
Yeah, it does seem like a plant, but it wasn't. And then she just left. Like I wonder if she got in her car. Like I think about all of it. Like getting in her car and going, I did it. I'm really proud of myself. I executed that flawlessly. That'll show him. I don't know what she's thinking.
She drove all the way home. She just came for that purpose.
So she has like a basket of them at home.
Yeah.
Maybe she has a basket of them. She just goes to comedy shows.
She sat down on the couch next to her husband and said, I got him. I did it.
I got it. I did it. He'll never perform again. Yeah. I don't know, but good for her.
Let's talk Edinburgh for a bit.
Okay, let's do it. Do you go every year, Mark?
Yes, if I can, yeah.
Okay.
I've done about 20, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's expensive.
That's really amazing. And you still love it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
Yeah.
It's a commitment.
Yeah.
Do you still have that same 7-year-old joy when you go into the room and experience?
Well, no, I'm not an idiot.
Or is it dead now? Yeah, but like, do you get, like, we all get sort of comedy snobby, right? Like sometimes I can see comedy and go, oh, I get that, or I get why people are enjoying it, but it's just not doing it for me.
I either enjoy it or I'm annoyed that I'm missing something better.
Oh, I love that. Because I thought you were going to say, oh, I'm annoyed that I'm missing what they're enjoying. But no, you're like, no, I want to be somewhere else completely. Yes, that's true. Because you can go to Edinburgh. Sometimes I like to like walk up to the box office and go, what's on?
Yeah.
And just go. That to me is really fun. But then also like 10 minutes in, sometimes I'm like, why are you doing this to yourself? Like, why not 5 minutes of research to at least weed out things that are just not anywhere in your wheelhouse? But it is kind of fun, right? It is kind of fun just at like 1 p.m. to go, hey, what's on?
Yeah.
And then just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see as much as I possibly can. Yeah.
Do you really? So like, what are we talking a day?
In Edinburgh, I'll go to between 6 and 10 a day for 28 days. Or 25 days, depending.
Jeez, Murphy. Don't they just give you a free pass?
Oh, yeah. They do. That's why I could do that. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Because you're judging, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I go all of the year. I go at comedy all the year. So I'll see 180 shows at Edinburgh. I'll see 80 shows in Leicester Comedy Festival. And then I'll see a show every other day the rest of the year. So 400 plus shows a year I go to.
Jesus, Murphy, good for you.
And I'm not sick of it yet.
Who's your top 3? If you could only see 3 more.
I'm not going to do that.
All right. That's fair.
All right. I'm going to tell you a story now.
Okay.
About Fringe 2025.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to see all these shows, and sometimes I go to shows that I know that I want to see, people I've heard of before, seen before, and I get excited. And sometimes I take a punt on going to see things I'd never heard of.
Yeah.
And so I went to the Gilded Balloon Patterhouse to see a show called Safari Time. I don't know if you know this show.
Yeah, I'm aware of it.
I went in, there's about 8 people in the audience.
That's a big night.
And I watched this show, and it started, and I thought, this is pretty funny. This straight away I go, this is going to be good. This is going to be a good show. And at the end of the hour, I was glad the hour was over because I hadn't been able to breathe for an hour.
Oh.
I was laughing from minute one to the end of the show.
Oh.
And it was the funniest show I saw, not only at the Fringe, but in the whole of the year of 2025.
Oh my gosh.
And I haven't stopped telling people about it since.
Well,
it was so amazing.
Thank you. That made me feel very good. I'm getting better at accepting compliments. So thank you. That's very kind. And for someone, Mark, that sees that much comedy, for you to say that is makes me feel very.
Well, I am the expert.
Yeah.
So
and you're never wrong.
Doesn't matter whether you believe it or not. I'm telling you it's true. There you go. I'm so never wrong that I immediately went back to the Ish Edinburgh Comedy Award and said, this show is amazing and it's going to be my nomination.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
We got to the discussion. We were around the table and I nominated 4 or 5 people that year. 3 out of 4 nominations were my nominations.
Wow.
Which is both of the people who got Best Show, Phil Ellis and Mark Forward. See, I told you, I'm never wrong about these things. So Phil Ellis and Mark Forward took jointly the Best Show. One of the joint newcomers was my nomination as well. So I'm very, very pleased and proud to know that I'm right when I say that Mark Forward Presents Safari Time is the best show of 2025.
Yeah. Can I tell you a story about Edinburgh 2025?
Please.
So I was maxing 6 to 8 punters per show. And then the thing is, you can look at the day of what press or what people are coming. And so someone had come that I saw from the awards. And then you can tell if they've gone back and said nice things, because you'll see another one in the next couple days, or you won't. Right?
Yeah.
They just sort of stopped coming. So I kept seeing that they were still coming. And I'm like, my show's averaging 6 to 8 people. There's not a chance in hell this little tiny show is and then it kept happening. So then it was nominated, and I gotta be honest with you, I was like, there's been a mistake. It was so strange walking into the photographs for the nominations. I didn't know anyone. I was very insecure. Jordan, who I did know, was so nice to come and sit with me. And I just thought, oh, this is really nice. And that's all I took from it. There was no part of me on that night when I won that I ever thought that was going to happen. I was sitting with my coat on. I had my knapsack in my lap. I was like, as soon as it's all announced, I'm going to leave because I don't belong here. That's where my brain was at. I'm like, oh, look at all these talented people. And it was very funny, too, because no one there knew my show. So you guys read out the nominees that night, and there was factions of cheers and for each name, right? And then it was Mark Ford's Fire Time. It's just silent.
I cheered. I was
in my head anyway. In my head anyway. I was so thrilled. I was so honored. I was so taken aback. I was so almost rejuvenated. I was like, oh, so good stuff can still be found, and good stuff can rise up, because I didn't have the marketing, and I didn't have the money, and I didn't have all that stuff. So it really emotionally affected me, and that I don't deal with well. And then, of course, I left going, oh, you're a piece of shit, like within minutes. But in that moment, I was so taken aback that you guys had selected me. I really, really was. It was. I don't feel that very often, and that was a nice feeling. So thank you for that support. And thank you.
Oh, you're very, very welcome. It was, like I say, it was you earned it.
Oh, thank you.
It wasn't. I didn't just give it to you for fun. It was a great show. I have now that it's out on YouTube. I have watched it a few times again since.
Thank you.
I left the awards going, well, now I'm really angry with myself because what have I been doing for the last 20 years? I haven't been watching Mark Forward's shows. That's what I haven't been doing. What have I been missing?
I don't have the hugest following, but I do hear that quite a bit from people online. It's like, well, wait a minute. Where's this been? And that's the nicest compliment. Yep. And people are mad. Well, wait, why haven't I known about this? I'm like, well, I don't know, but I'm very happy you're here now.
Yeah.
No, I was really taken aback, really taken aback by that whole thing. And thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And thanks for the nice things you said about it.
Yeah.
I think I'm really happy. I think we captured the show in that special too, which was, I was worried it might not translate, but I think we really nailed it. So I was happy. And all the shows in Edinburgh really refined it and made it better. And I was more open than I've ever been comedically to pull things and put new things in and really become aware. And even with the special, there was a monkey joke explaining jokes, and it was about a 5-minute joke. And I kept watching the special going, I love this joke, but it's not needed, and it slows down the pace. And it was one of, I think, the most mature comedically things I've ever done was to go, that needs to come out. And so, yeah, I was really proud of what we did and how we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anyone's listening, go watch that.
Go watch that, yeah.
Go watch Safari Time.
I mean, absolutely watch Safari Time, but your previous shows are available as well. Mark Forward wins all the awards.
Yeah, Mark Forward wins all the awards.
Which then turned out to be true.
Yeah, eventually by the second special. It was funny because Mark Forward wins all the awards, won 0 awards. So there you go.
But there's a great part in Safari Time and in all the awards where you take a premise and then you just absolutely stretch it to the nth degree. And I can't help but feel in my head that he's got to know this is. It's running out of how many times can I reset? So like in Safari Time, you've got the bit where Brendan is walking on stage and then he goes, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
I'll do it again. And then in all the awards, you've got the whole 5.5 minute track in Training Men. It just he's not going to play the whole thing.
Yeah. And then I do.
And then you do. Is that part of the whole sort of, you talked about having this anxiety before. Do you like to have those themes about anxiety and just put the audience on the back foot and like keep them tense, if you like?
Yeah, I think there's a bit of that. And there's a bit of like early on, I really comedically was trying to give the audience what I thought they wanted and slowly made the shift to, no, they're going to go where I want to go. Yeah. And the longer those silly bits go on, you can almost feel people getting on board. And I have always kind of enjoyed that of, the rule of 3 in comedy and then the rule of 12. If you can get those people back at the 12th time, those are my people. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's almost rooting out the ones I don't want there in the first place, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like if you're at the 4th time of Safari Time and you're like, what is this? Then I'm not for you. But if you can get on the wagon and go, I know what he's doing. Yeah. I know how he's doing it. But then even each time has to be smart enough. You know what I mean? Like there has to be still funny there. Yeah. Or a funny enough twist to keep it going. But yeah, I really love any human being that's still laughing at the end of any of those. But it's just a good feeling to know I took them there. They went and they were thankful that they did. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's validating, isn't it? Because like you say, you're doing comedy for you, which is exactly what you should be doing. The audience will find you and will go with you. So when you do something like that,
Yes.
and they absolutely are with you and they absolutely do follow you, it completely validates the whole idea, the whole of what you were trying to do in the first place.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a much better way to do comedy, to be honest with you. Now, it's not I wouldn't say it's great for your career, but it's it's fulfilling. Yeah, because the people that like you really like you.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I can vouch for that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, I remember early in my career, I was playing like a random club, and I came off after doing some weird shit, and I said to one of the comics backstage, I was like, "Oh my God, half that crowd hated me," and he goes, "The other half loved you, so you're doing something right, because you don't want to be great for everyone at a generic comedy show. Like if they're not there for you, and you're making them all laugh, I don't know. There's something." There's something about finding your fan base early on when you are not making everyone laugh. I know that sounds, to someone listening, would be like, well, don't you want to make everyone laugh? But there's a difference between going to a McDonald's and enjoying everything. Does that make sense? There's people that go to McDonald's and they really love the filet of fish. Right?
Sure, why not?
Not everyone enjoys the filet of fish. Yeah. So I'm just trying to equate comedy clubs to McDonald's, and it's not working.
They both have sticky floors.
Yeah. They do both have sticky floors, and they both both have the same smell, like not the same smell as each other, but every comedy club smell. Like if you had a bag of comedy club, just like a bag of McDonald's, doesn't matter what food's in the McDonald's, the bag smells like McDonald's.
Yeah.
Comedy clubs are the same way.
Yeah.
Anywhere in the world, they all smell the same.
Yeah. You could almost release a scented candle of that.
Yeah, you could. Beer, despair, broken dreams. Yeah. I don't know if I'm making any sense.
How about comedy for you? How about watching other comedians? Do you still watch comedy? Are you entertained by comedy when you're on the audience side of it?
I still watch it a lot, and I enjoy a good bomb. I enjoy watching someone that's not great. I enjoy someone that surprises you. I enjoy all of it. Yeah, I still like it. I mean, obviously you get more selective of what you'll watch, but yes, I still love it. I mean, it's harder in my older years to continually find a point. Like, what am I doing? And why? But I keep doing it, so I guess. But there is a bit of that. Like, no one tells you when you're 20, like, follow your dreams. They say follow your dreams, you can be whatever you want, do the thing you love. But no one says, but also in 25 years, like, you might just be doing it.
Yeah.
Like you might you might not be a household name. You might not, you'll make enough money to live, and it's like, okay, but do I just keep doing that? Does this make any sense? Like, I'm not bitter.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sound, it's like 99% of people that are in the arts are not going to be household names.
Yeah.
You're just going to be doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just accepting that the work is the work.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some transition as you get older where it's like, when you're young, you're driven to like, oh, I have to attain these things. And if I told younger me, you have 3 specials and you worked in television, I'd be ecstatic. But also, like, what's the point? I don't know. I don't know what point I'm trying to make more. This is more open the brain and should have kept it shut. These are just thoughts I have. But like, I would like to see it. Okay, so you see those documentaries. See those round tables where like really famous comedians are sitting around talking about what it's like and how hard it is and the times they bombed. I want to see one of those of people that have just been doing it. Right? We don't know who they are. Like, some people would know who they were, but not everyone.
Yeah.
And just them talking about. Like, there's no end game. There's no receipts at the end of the day, Mark. Right? Like, the store doesn't shut down and you go, oh, I did this.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm making any sense whatsoever. It's more, I guess, a midlife comedian crisis. Like, eventually I'm going to not be funny.
But you're enjoying it, though.
I am enjoying it.
I can't believe that you'll stop being funny. That's part of who you are.
Yeah, I guess.
You get on stage and then the other side of you, Mr. Hyde comes out and there he is, he's away and he's ranting and he's performing a show and he's playing a song.
Yeah.
Singing about bears.
I agree. I'm not stopping. I in no way will be stopping. But also, I do have these thoughts. Like, when you're young, you're on a hamster wheel, right? Like, you're on a hamster wheel, it feels like. Right? Like, I gotta.
Yeah.
And then when you're older, you're off it and you're like, I'm still doing it. But like, I can't explain.
Now you're walking.
You're just walking and doing it.
Yeah.
So do I just keep doing it? Yeah, I guess. Anyway, that was a total breakdown.
Well, let me ask you this. So you've got the writing, you've got the TV, you've got the film, you've got the live performance, you've got the improv, so much going on. What part of that gives you your most joy? What's your comfort zone in that respect?
Probably on stage right now, because I'm working out. When you're working out the new hour and it's so exciting and new, and you don't know where it's going to go, and you're adding stuff, and it's not set in stone, and that's probably my happiest. Now, it's also my scariest, and my, is anything going to come, and am I going to ever write something funny again? But that's probably my happiest professionally, is that creative point of this is all new and exciting, and I get excited going, oh, I get to go to a club this weekend and share this.
Yeah.
That's my happiest. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm like, oh my God, that's a great idea. That's such a silly idea. I can't wait to share it with people. Yeah.
Do you think you've learned one most important lesson, something that informs your philosophy going forward, something that you would tell your younger self, one key point of learning that you carry with you?
In life, probably would be to shut up. Probably I would tell my younger self to shut up. You don't have to know everything, and you don't have to speak on everything, and you don't have to have an opinion on everything. That's what I would tell the younger me. Just shut the fuck up for a bit. Just listen, sit back, let things germinate. Oh my God, if I could tell myself that. Take 24 hours, think about things, let things sink in. Yeah, that's what I would tell myself.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this then. What do you think have been so far the worst and the best experiences that you've had through comedy, through being a comedian?
Man, that's like this Edinburgh, even though I know it sounds like I'm just bringing it up, but this Edinburgh, even though I had the lowest number of people, that's the proudest I've ever been of me consistently as a performer, night in, night out. I really wanted to go in and give it my all, no matter what, and I really did that. And I also didn't let my my bullshit hurt me in the 23 hours in between, which was a huge growth for me, because that 23 hours in between the hour can hurt you the most. And I really worked on fighting that. So that was my proudest. And then, and honestly, to go into it wanting that and needing that, and then to get rewarded through the award, to go, hey, you kind of did that, was why it was so emotional for me at the end to get that acknowledgement. And I know we all don't need acknowledgement, but sometimes we do. Like, people are always like, awards are this or awards are that. You know what? Like, sometimes we need a little, you're on the right track, or you're doing something right.
Yeah.
And it's nice, because again, there are no receipts at the end of the day for this.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be one of my proudest moments, because I'd done 2 other Edinburghs and made a lot of mistakes and beat myself up, and yeah. And the show was the best thing I ever brought there. So yeah, that was one of my proudest moments, was this summer.
Yeah.
And worst, I played for 7 people in a small town in Western Canada in a airport hangar with a guitar amp, and there was 8 of them in there, and the echo and reverberation was horrible. And I thought, this is not this is not beneficial in any way, shape, or form. Yeah. I mean, there was things I won't say on a podcast, but there was many of those kinds of shows where I was like, well, this is not the art form I enjoy. Yeah. I mean, I wish I had a terrible, horrific story, which I don't, but I would say all those mashed together are my lowest. All those shows that were not about stand-up, that are just about getting paid, are usually my least enjoyable moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how can listeners find out all about you and where they can come and see you performing?
Well, they can find me at markforward.com, or they can find me on all the socials with Mark Forward with an extra D, because some guy in in the United States, an accountant, won't let me have my name. So Mark Forward with an extra D on all socials. That's where they can find me. And let me know if you found me from this.
So let me ask you my last question then, the same question I always ask my guests, the title of the show.
Okay.
How, Mark, would you sum up comedy in a nutshell?
Oh my God. That's a tough one. What's the best answer you've ever gotten?
Well, sometimes it's a paragraph, sometimes it's 5 more minutes, sometimes it's just a word. Stuart Goldsmith said it was pure joy. He had the shortest answer of anyone, but he was late for another appointment.
That's comedy in a nutshell. I'll explain comedy. What? I have somewhere else to be? Okay. Well, it's pretty good. I will say it's the greatest thing when done well. No, I don't like that answer. Oh God, I'll regret. Oh, It's the happiest thing I know of. Yeah. It's so personal. I think it's so personal what kind of comedy and what you like. And there's also something so wonderful about knowing about, it's like music, right? Like when music isn't mainstream and it's yours and no one knows about it. And then when they pop off and become famous and you're like, oh, that was my personal little thing. But I would say it keeps me alive and keeps me moving forward for sure. So there's about 7 answers to your one question. God, Jesus, I can't imagine editing this rambling moron. Oh, you have to listen to this back. Oh, I apologize.
Thank you so much for being my guest. It's been an absolute joy, I promise you. Thank you once again.
Okay. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you with all my heart. And thank you for all the support this summer. And I really, really, really needed it at that time, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, I mean, in fairness, you got joint best show and Phil Ellis got joint best show, but I nominated both of you. So who's the real winner? I guess I won. You know?
Yep. You're never wrong. That's what you should have called this podcast.
If there's one thing to be taken from this episode, it's that I'm never wrong. I hope to see you very soon. If you're coming back to Edinburgh, if you come to London, then I must hear about it so I can come and see you. And if I ever come to Toronto, which I probably won't, I hope to see you there.
All right, sir. Thank you very much.